Okay guys, just quickly before the video starts, if you think you'll benefit from speaking one-to-one with me about your hair loss and the struggles that you're going through, click on the link in the description and we can have a chat. Okay guys, so this video is about how society still openly makes fun of balding men. And this occurred to me as a bit of a shower thought. And I was thinking it's probably one of the last things in society that can be openly made fun of, which is hair loss and balding, especially when it comes to men. And I was having to think all the other things historically which have previously been used for humor or like to take the piss out of, such as, racist jokes previously, homophobic jokes, most recently, fat jokes. Yeah, you get classed as fat phobic if you're making fat jokes. Whereas people still making jokes about balding men, they have no repercussions. That's seen as okay. That's something fun to do. That seems it's okay in society. There's no backlash around making fun of balding men. And you see this all the time in the media. You see it all the time on TV shows. You see it all the time in films and movies. And it's a bit of I think it's quite often used as a bit of a cheap way to make a joke. And, look guys, I'm not trying to say you can't have a laugh and all this kind of stuff. I take the piss out of my own bald head. If some of my mates did that to me, I'm laughing along with them. I'm not one to say that be offended by everything. I'm not that type of person. However, I'm just saying that compared to a lot of other things which have historically been taken the mick out of, such as you can't make black jokes, Asian jokes, jokes about gay people, and rightly so. I think that's absolutely, you shouldn't be able to do that. But even most recently, fat jokes, you're not allowed to do that anymore. And bold jokes, it seems it's okay. And I think that's holding back a lot of guys from shaving their head or embracing boldness and just moving on with their lives, because it's seen as something which is openly, taking the piss out of, it's taking the mick out of. They feel that it's something negative. So it can actually stop them from, going bold naturally and coming up with ways to try and keep their hair and stressing about losing their hair, because they know that there's going to be jokes coming their way, taking the mick out of them because of something which is out of their control. And ultimately, that's what's crazy about this, guys, is that hair loss is out of a man's control. Unlike something which is, being too fat or overweight. I think for 99% of people, you can work on your weight, or, at least improving your physique and your body and your health in some way. That is in your control. However, a man going through hair loss, the vast majority of time, that is genetic and it's out of his control. And people are taking the mick out of him for something which is out of his control. And I'd put that up there with making a racist joke. You can't decide which color you're born as or which, sex you're attracted to. So jokes about that are, not acceptable anymore. So what I'm saying is maybe we should reconsider, or society should reconsider, its openness to making fun of bald guys, because I think it's holding back a lot of bald guys from shaving their head because they see it as a negative thing. They're worried that they're going to take the mick out of. All the stereotypes surrounding bald guys is normally negative. Look at like Homer Simpson. He's that sort of fat old dad. Yeah, something like that. And it's just, there's nicknames Chrome Dome and Slaphead and all that kind of stuff. And as I say, guys, I'm not trying to say you can't have any fun, but I think we should just be careful in terms of our language and our usage around that when it comes to balding men, because I think it's actually doing a lot of damage, which a lot of bald guys wouldn't admit to because it's something which is made fun of so openly, and they don't want to be seen as, oh, I'm only having a joke, mate. Can't you take a joke? Well, they probably can, but it's an insecurity which, they're very much aware of, and people are openly making fun of that without any backlash, any repercussions. So this is just to say, I think going forward, I really think there needs to be a change in society in terms of the language and language use around balding guys. So if you guys have any sort of, advice in terms of how we think we can improve this amongst our friends, family, just general society, comment down below, guys, and let me know your thoughts around this. And maybe you've had this piss taken out of you by random people about your hair loss. And, I'm here to say that
It's a very normal thing. I think we've all gone through it if we're losing our hair. Don't let that put you down. Balding is not something which should be seen as negative. It's something which is completely normal. Embracing your hair loss, shaving your head like I did is the best thing that I ever did. And now if people make jokes about my hair loss, I don't care. Genuinely, I laugh along with them because I'm so confident within myself now about my hair loss that I'm genuinely not bothered. And that's the stage that I want to get for you guys as well. So if you want any help with that, you can have a one-to-one free 10-minute chat with me in the link, and you can get that through the link in the description below. But yeah, guys, I wouldn't let any jokes put you off. And maybe we can sort of just educate people moving forward that hair loss is completely natural. And we all want to get to that stage where once a joke is made to us, we're not affected by it. So hope that helps, guys, and I'll see you next time.